niece, your nephew, your other niece, your other nephew, and now I could vote for you. I mean, so I'm saying you get to see all that. It's like what a change. But to hear that you went to Piper, is unbelievable. I went to Van Middle in 1979. You know, and two verse. You read your verse, and I'm Catholic. We were one of the first 150 families that started All Saints. We started at St. Bernard. So I'm saying there's been a lot of firsts for us that we've been here for 45 years. But my brother Chippy, being such a nice little good kid he was at 19 years old when my father told him, you needed to move to Florida. And that is what started us in 1977. We moved in 79 and the whole family followed. So, it's been a privilege to have 100,000 bosses. We have 100,000 residents. The employees that we have are second to none. The city managers and directors, when I first started, some of them were just low-level employees and went to school and got certificates and got an associate's and got a bachelor's, then got a master's and moved their way up and became a director, became an assistant city manager, become deputy, and then become city manager. We've seen that numerous times in the city. Same thing with police. We've watched police officers start at the bottom and work their way up. Same on the fire side. Chief McNamara, I was 12, he was like 7, and I tell all his kids when they say, I say, make sure when you go to your chief, you tell him, say, Scotto said, are you wearing shoes? Kid never wore shoes, 7 years old, we lived in Florida, we ran around, that's what it was. We played tackle football, no shoes, on the grass. I mean, it was a great time when we grew up here. It was only 25,000 residents in the city of Sunrise when we first moved here. And I just said at the last city commission meeting, Sunrise was built as Sunrise Golf Village. So all of you have homes, see your plots, and it says Sunrise Golf Village. Probably half of you don't even know what it was, but it was a golf course that was east of University, buried behind in between Oakland and Sunset Strip, which started the city of Sunrise. People came here to see the upside-down house, the golf course, to be part of that community. So it was from Sunrise Boulevard to, say, 68, then was 68 to University, when Gold Key and some of those. Even before Sunrise Lakes got started. So, and I just at the last meeting, that last piece of property, 150 plus acres, which was Sunrise Golf Village, is now going to be developed with single-family homes and townhouses. Probably going to be one of the first new developments that we're going to have single-family and townhomes on that scale in probably over 20 plus years. So, it comes full circle when we do redevelopment and to the commission and to mayor, there's been a lot of redevelopment in the city, and for the residents that, see us and say, why are you guys only building apartments? I don't understand. Why is it that everywhere they're only building apartments? Well, just think. When Sunrise first started, my parents bought in this neighborhood of Woodstock. It was $48,000 for a 4-bedroom, 2-bath at Sunset at Hiatus Road. My parents didn't close, but 6 months later, it went up to 52. When we were in Brooklyn, I thought my father was going to have a heart attack. 4,000. So I say, the next generation now, where anywhere in the county, anywhere in the state, and around the country, the property values are going through the roof. Along without homeowners insurance, along without taxes. So now you have all these young police, young fire, young city employees, county employees, Walmart, Walgreens, people who work in my restaurant, people who work for their firms, whatever it is. The average price for a 1-bedroom apartment in Sunrise is $2,700 for a rent. So people, and it's not us that sets the price. It's just the property, the building, the insurance. But so now you have these young families that are just starting out. They don't have $100,000 to put down on a home that's 400. I mean, 400 is cheap. If you could find something for 400, you'd be happy. So that's why the apartments are the big boom. And I'm saying this because all of us were out there campaigning, and all of us got asked these questions about insurance, about rent, about property, and this redevelopment. And the commitment has always been, we're always going to do what's best for the city. And I can honestly say that I've been up here for 27 years. And not one time did I make a vote that I thought was for the benefit of myself or just the city and not for the residents. It has always been for the residents and for the city, always. And I would always continue to do that along with my colleagues. There is so much development that 5 boys, 2 girls. All my nieces and nephews. There's over 25 of us, and great nieces and nephews. And just to see our family grow is the way Sunrise grew. So I truly want to thank all of you for giving me this opportunity for 4 more years. It truly is a privilege to continue to work with staff, continue to work with the economic development, to the builders, to the residents, to listen and always listen to what it is that you want. We have the greatest parks anywhere in this county.